it's your whole day, basically, is taken
all
away
day,
for church all
early
day.
morning.
Yeah.
You still go to church regularly?
No,
No.
no. I don't want to be asked to do something that I can't do.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it, but I'm not supposed to. If you're sick, you can't give anybody a blessing.
Now, I know you love animals because you help
Right.
residents throughout the building. If they have time to be away and they can't be taking care of their animals, you step in and you help.
Right.
Now, did I remember this correctly? You worked as well for the Humane Society?
Yes, I was director of the Humane Society in Plains, out here in Pasadena.
Mm-hmm.
And finding homes for the animals rather than putting them to sleep, like some of the places do. They get overwhelmed, or they just don't want to handle the older dogs. But I try to find homes for all of them.
That was...
And they don't want you to keep the old dogs. They want you to put them to sleep and only find homes for the puppies and dogs like 1 and 2 years old. And then they want you to put the rest of them. I can't do that.
Those would be considered old dogs that were over 2 years old?
Yes.
That's so sad.
It is. That's why I'm not working for them anymore. They started demanding that I put animals to sleep, and I was finding homes for them, but some of them are a little bit harder to find. But I did a good job.
Sounds like you cared a lot.
Oh yeah, sure. If you can't work like that if you don't care. Like if you don't care, that's not a job for you.
Now, when we meet someone like you who's had so many different types of professions and been really successful at them, what we would imagine you'd have some advice for us about finding what profession would be good for us, what should we look for?
Everybody is different, and the thing is, if you have like I love animals, so I've always worked doing that since I was a little kid. People that went away, they wanted me. I was known. Oh, you leave your dog with Ken, he'll take very good care of him. Take him for walks, feed him, make sure he eats, you know. And so it's all, everybody's different. So you have to find out what you really want to do in life, then try to follow through with it.
Which profession did you enjoy the most?
I working with animals.
So, you'd say you probably the best time doing what you love, which was with animals rather than...
Well, like the Pasadena Humane Society, when I started working there was an elderly woman that was in charge of it, and she finally passed away, but just making sure that those animals that we had weren't put to sleep just to make room. I mean, find room and find homes for them.
How long did you do that for?
Have open house. I did that for probably 10 years, working with different humane societies.
Did you have some of these jobs at the same time, like the painting company and the Humane Society?
Like working on the Violent Crime Task Force at the same time. Violent Crime Task Force was not a good job. I mean, you never knew what's going to happen by nighttime, you know, if you're going to be here or not. Some of them people are really bad.
Were you ever in danger for your life during that point, and when you were working for the Special Task Force?
I think you can answer that yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's really...
Definitely.
Did your wife ever worried about you?
Certainly.
Did she move with you?
A couple of times, but I've been married a few times. Married to a girl from North Vietnam, and she was okay, but she had that instinct about not liking Americans.
She stayed here, didn't she?
Yeah, she still lives in Orange County.
likes it enough to stay.
Oh yeah. She has, well, I opened up a Vietnamese restaurant for her, and it's still down there in Orange County. The area is called Little Saigon. You ever been down there?
Mm-hmm. It's near Disneyland. It's not so far from Disneyland.
No, it's not too far from Disneyland.
Is it still open?
Yes.
You're from Orange County, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from Orange County.
Oh, yeah.
So it's near like the Anaheim area.
Right, not too far from Anaheim.
Not too far from it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's on, what is that name of that street? Rosecrans. That's off of Rosecrans.
Rosecrans? Yeah, I actually work down there. That's the street I work on down there for a food brokerage. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll have to check
The name of the
out.
restaurant is called Bel Air.
Bel Air?
Bel Air.
I'll have to check that out next time I'm down there. That sounds interesting. Vietnamese food.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow. How many other? You had one other wife?
Do I have one?
No, you said
no
you had
more.
one. Oh.
You had how many wives?
Not a good thing to ask.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Remind us how old you are, because this is really astounding for folks who are in their early 20s to hear big career chapters that are
I'm
over
over
10.
80.
Yeah. Yeah, that's remarkable. It's really inspiring.
Yeah, it's inspiring. The different
And
jobs. There's
all
such
the
different
places that I've
areas.
ever lived, and this is, I'm not just saying that because this young man's here. This is the best part of my life is since I've been here, and everybody here in this building is just fabulous. Really nice.
How long have you lived here for?
It's almost a year.
Oh, wow.
Well, that sounds.
This place is awesome right here. And the people here are from everywhere. And everybody seems to get along together very, very good. There's always something going on. The staff here is great. I don't think I would rather be any place else but here.
Nice. Where did you live right before this?
Before this, I lived in Tennessee.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a lot
How many
different than
states
here.
have you lived in?
I lived in Florida, Texas, Louisiana, New Jersey, New York State,
Maine.
Maine, right, and
Japan.
Alabama, yeah, Okinawa, which is part of, actually it's run by Japan.
Yeah.
And what brought you out here?
When I got out of the service in the 50s, I liked it here. And I said, someday if I ever want to retire, this would be the place to go. And I like going, I walk down to the beach every morning, down on the pier down there. And I walk around inlet out to the other side. Sometimes I go fishing, sometimes I just go out there to sit there and look at the water and think about my life. But it's always nice to come back home here.
So how has Santa Barbara changed from your perspective, from the time you first saw it till now?
It's still the same. It's still a great place to live. So everybody's that are like around the town, they're from everywhere,
Yeah.
you know, from all parts of the country. So you always have something to talk about with everybody, where they're from, how their life is going.
Well, it would be like a, what are your hobbies? Would it be painting?
Fishing.
Fishing.
I went to art school. I took up sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
And to take up sculpture, the first thing you got to do is take up art, general art. And then you can go into sculpture after that, because if you can't do general art, you can't do sculpturing. So I got pieces in the National Museum of National Art, sculpture-wise, not painting, or just in sculpture.
Are they figurative, or are they of other persons? Is it
Yes.
images of people?
People.
Mm-hmm. Did you do of
I have one that's called The Lady in the Leaf, where it has a maple leaf with a woman laying inside of the leaf.
Mm.
That's in the National Museum of National Art.
In D.C.
Wow.
You know about that place?
I lived there for a while, yeah. I like free museums of every kind. It's nice.
Where do you do
But
your
I
fishing?
can't do that anymore because I've had several strokes. And I can't do sculpture anymore.
Where do you do your fishing? Just up the pier, or do you take boats out?
Oh no, I don't go on the boats anymore. I used to. And but no, I like to get out on the end of the rocks away from everybody and everything. It gives you a chance to think about things and just relax.
Do the
Get
same.
your mind off of everything. Just look at the water,
That's what I like about
the
it
sky,
too. It's awesome.
look at the boats out there.
Yeah, it's really peaceful.
Do the exact same
You
thing.
need
That's
to
awesome.
find a place where you can go out and think about things, what you want to still do in your life. But I'm going to be here until my last days. This is the beautiful town. I'm not going anywhere anymore. This is it.
No more traveling.
No more. Feels like I'm home here.
Well, you say you think about the other things that you'd like to do, and if you remain here in town, what are the things that you'd like to do?
What do I like? I just like to walk. Every day I get up early, I walk to the beach, and I walk around the coast. You don't have to have a lot of people there, but you can go out there and meditate and just think about things. Think about your life. Think about what you may still want to be doing.
What is that? What do you still want to do?
What I still like to do is, I like walking, but I wanted to. I have walked across from California to New Jersey 2 different times, and back again.
Just for fun?
But on foot across the
On
entire
foot.
United States.
On foot. Even the highway patrol stop and say, "Hey, I seen you 30 miles from here. You still walking?" I said, "I got a long ways to go yet."
What prompted you to do
What,
what,
How long-
what
prompted you to do
influenced
that?
you to do that?
I just like it. You know, that's the way to see things. You know, just
How long did it take you?
took me a little over 4 weeks.
That's not that long.
How old
No.
were you?
It's really,
Right
really
now.
fast.
That would be really
How old
fast.
were you when you walked across?
Oh, when I walked across, probably 70 something.
Oh, so it was more in your retirement years that you were able to
Yeah.
do the
I don't
walking.
know if I could do it now, all the way. I'd like to try it.
That would be cool.
My whole family now, I don't know where they are. So, in Jersey, you know.
Do
My
you-
youngest brother moved to Maine. My other brother, my oldest brother, lives on Staten Island someplace. But I don't
Do you
know.
keep in contact with any of you?
Not now. Well, I know my youngest brother. I know where he is.
How old is the youngest out of all your brothers?
No, I don't know.
Like significantly younger than you guys?
Like I told you, my mother
Seven.
said she's not a good Catholic. She's just a sexy Protestant.
So they kept having children even after you moved out of the house?
The what?
They still had children even after you moved out of the house?
Oh yeah.
17, that's good.
I only have two brothers older than myself.
Oh my gosh. Well, does anyone have any more questions? We've gone through so many. I think it's true to say that you've pretty much blown our minds.
Yes.
We feel, I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone, I'm kind of speechless because your life has been so amazing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
If
true.
I could
I don't know
accomplish,
what
if
to
I could
say
accomplish half
about
the
that.
things you've done in my lifetime, I'd be happy.
It's incredible. It
Or one?
makes us
Yeah,
want to get going.
Just one of
Yeah, I
them.
just want to start now.
It's so inspiring. You really have helped with sharing so much with us. So thank you. You're a very, very humble man, and considering the greatness of your accomplishments. So we applaud you.
Thank you.
I thank you for listening to this, okay?
Have you had dinner?
Pleasure.
Not yet. No,
Oh.
I'm not very hungry right now.
You're not going to? I was going to say join us because we're all going to grab some food and go over to the dining hall.